folks, it's mail day. Straight from the fine folks here at Slot Car Corner. Great service as always. To Broomhilda at my local. And finally down here in the Skunk Works, we've got a new toy. And it's something I'm looking forward to because I don't mess around with a lot of things commercial track wise in that scale here and there. So this was something all new. I was looking forward to it. So let's just get right at it, huh? I'll tell you one thing. I don't know about you guys, but it's a bajillion degrees. Summer, the dog days have arrived, and being down in the basement where it's nice and cool, it's the way to go. It's a great hobby. It's nice and safe, right? No heat stroke. Huh? Ah, what do we have here? Oh, yeah. And there it is. All right. Straight from Mid-America. If you didn't know already, they've basically brought PARMA name back in full force with all kinds of great products. When I saw this, again, normally not something that that's my thing, but we do have an oval, and they've been working really hard up there to Roger and the crew to bring this back, and the PARMA name, and looks interesting. Oh, I've got one little piece over there out. That's okay. So far, so good. Anyway, we'll take a closer look, get some measurements, but I bet you this thing will haul it. Yep. Runs just as expected. Dennis laying down the hammer. So just removing the pins to release the body there on the side here, your standard pin assembly. And looked inside here. When I opened it up, you noticed that the hinge pin ferrule came off, so I put it back on, and all I did was touch it with a soldering iron just a little bit. Yeah, that happens. It's not a big deal. Chassis design, just the way it looks. It's sturdy, it's strong, and it's going to have to be because this will haul the mail. This motor that they have in here, this 30K motor, it's got plenty of power. There's going to be no shortage here. I tested it 30,200 RPM, and it's listed as a 30K, and 29,875 tested with the lead swap. So basically, just about zero timing. Can't complain about that. Standard 1/8 axles, the famous adjusted bushings, the square bushings are the oil lights, work just fine. Everything here is just like I said, no surprises, nothing fancy, and that's what I wanted. Normally, like I said, this isn't something that I get into, but I don't know. I just thought, wonder how much trouble we could get into with these things. Rear track is right around 80 millimeter, front track like 75, 76. The overall length from the front of the guide hung here about 153. Yeah, wheelbase 97, 98 millimeter. Like I said, all this is just basic, and then 935 gearing with the PARMA gearing. It's ready for you to tear up. So I'll show you a few laps that we've had, but overall, I'm not unhappy. It's just, like I said, it's not something that I get into with the commercial level cars a lot, but this little Sprint, it just called to me. And I got mine here in green. I ordered an extra body from them. Got an extra body and the wing kit that you get with the plastic and the instructions to make your own. So that's all just commonplace. This is the way it is. But anyhow, we'll just show you a few laps. I have to say, like I said, I'm not unhappy. I really like the look of the wheels here. It's just really really waiting for me to put some inserts in here, and you could take the detail level a little bit further if you wanted to. Anyway, let's just do some test laps. Should be fun. And there you have it. Just some good old-fashioned, no frills, high-speed fun. My buddy Dennis has got one coming in the mail, and we're probably going to come out here and really bang them up. And that's what they're for, is just having fun. And that's what we're in this hobby for. And like I said, it's not something that appeals to me often. I like the scale detail, this and that, from our 1/24th, 1/25th models and 1/32nd scale, but every once in a while, just to cut loose with something simple like this, I don't have a problem with it at all. I had no other expectations than what we did today. So I think the folks at Mid-America should be applauded for their efforts. It's taken a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of hours to bring these products and do what they've done with all the Parma stuff. So my hat's off to you. Really appreciate the work there. And as always, thank you, Slot Car Corner, for the great service, shipping. You know, you guys are top shelf. Anyway, if something like this remotely interests you, you know, you're familiar with the Parma parts and this type of racing, give it a second look. I think you'll have a blast.